Not even this book's gonna calm me down today. I mean, here I am, making a not very successful YouTube series, and it's just silly. Like, oh, each episode's a little silly thing. You know, I'm a film and TV graduate with mathematics, and I'm not using my degree whatsoever. I need to do a serious analysis on something. Yeah, I need to make a serious video. Yeah. I need to make a serious video on an anime. No, this music's not serious enough. We need a really serious music piece for this intro. No, that title's not serious enough. We need a more serious title. Perfect. Moyashimon is an anime that came out in 2007, based on a manga that came out in 2004, which focused on the main character Saraki. I think that's how you pronounce his name anyway. As he goes to an agricultural university and do stuff at that agricultural university, like make alcohol. Because there's something special about him, you can see microbodies and so forth. But that's not important to this analysis video, we're focusing on something else. You see, Saraki has a friend called...
Oh, son! You're talking about the anime Moyashimon?
Yes, mother.
Oh, I really love that one! Did you know there's a character that looks like Gabe Newell? Oh, he's a funny mate, eh?
Yeah, he kind of looks like it. I mean, yeah, I guess.
That Gabe, I tell you! You're a whippersnapper!
That was a bit awkward. Anyway, where was I? So Saraki and Kei, well, the anime basically follows those two's like adventure through university, and they meet up with these two second year students called Kaoru and Takuma, and you know they get a few misadventures, making illegal alcohol and so forth. You know, just standard university student stuff. Anyway. But that's not the main bit I want to talk about either. You see, there's one really important part I want to talk about that this analysis video is going to be focusing on, and that is... John C! I mean, it was dead in 2015. Why is it here now? God damn. Now this video feels really dated. Jesus fucking God. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Anyway, where was I? Okay. So, the thing I want to focus on is that midway through the first season, Kei disappears and Saraki's like, oh no, my childhood friends disappeared. Where the hell did he go? Now I only have these two second year students hanging around with. Ooh. I mean, technically he hangs around with a few other people, but anyway, that's beside the point. So, anyway... Kei has disappeared midway through the season, and Saraki can't seem to contact him whatsoever, and he's like, oh, what's going on? And it's now at this point I should address the elephant man in the room. Yeah, elephant man. Yeah, get the hell out of here, elephant man. Yeah. Shoo, get out of this room. Seriously. It's just a drifter in my room. Seriously, just get out of here. Anyway, sorry. He's just been over in that corner for quite some time. It's just weird, you know? Anyway, so as the season progressed, we find out that Kei decided to drop out of the university for a year and come back the next year. And we also find out that he decided to start working at the sake shop they went to a few episodes before. And we also find out one other huge plot point. So, we find out that Kei decided to take a really big step, and after a very heartwarming speech with Sakura over the reason why, well, I guess I should say she at this point, made the decision, Sakura accepts Kei. I guess there's a few more bits before then, like, kiss between the two and some awkward moments and so forth. But yeah, that's not important to the whole thing, and this would just make this video really long. And, you know, all these interruptions I keep on having, you know, I don't want this video going on too long. Yeah, see, I like that interruption. Something strange going on today. I'm trying to do a really serious video. When I'm about to talk about something really serious.
That's it. Nice and hot.
It's weird.
Hot and spicy meat.
Anyway,
Yeah,
let's try and be serious again. Okay.
wow.
So, my main thing I want to talk about in this very super serious analysis is how Zaraki has a hard time to admit his feeling for Kay. Like, seriously hard time admitting his feeling for Kay. Like, really conflicted stuff. And I'm not just talking about when Kay transitioned, I mean right when they were still childhood friends. And I guess they kind of still are, but the point is, you can tell from the first episode that he has feelings for her. Like hardcore feelings. Like super hardcore feelings. He doesn't say a word about it. And then, you know, there's all this like romantic drama that happened between the two where it's like a will they, won't they. But since that's not the main focus of the anime, I mean main focus is on alcohol, it doesn't really get too far. But, and here's the one thing that definitely proves that he has feelings for her. Yeah, just the random interruption. What the hell are you? Get out of here! Get out of here! What the hell is that? This is weird. What's with all these interruptions in this video at the moment? Anyway, where was I? Let's see, talking about Kane's Saraki. Oh yeah, see, Saraki doesn't just have a crush on Kay, he also has a crush on another character, and this plays a really important part. You see, at one point, him and the two secondary year students that he's friends with go to France to stop an arranged marriage that's happening with one of the postgrad students and Gabe Neal. Don't worry, I don't need to explain the full story. They just go to France for that reason, okay? Anyway, so they're on some bicycles and trying to get to the church in time when they get hit by a car that's driven by this Gothic Lolita girl draped in all white who kind of looks like Kay. And you know what happens? Saraki falls in love with her as well. Which, you know, I don't blame him because, you know, if someone looks like your waifu, of course you would date them. Which, okay, you know something, if there's anyone out there who can do a really good cosplay of Lottie, can you send me some pictures, please? That'd be nice. Anyway, you know, so I don't blame Sawaki whatsoever. Sawaki. Said his name wrong there again. I think I'm saying his name wrong whatsoever. Anyway, so the point is, like, even his crush towards Kay goes to, like, a psychological level, but even someone who just looks remotely like her, he has a crush on. And I think, you know, there's a really important message, like, there's this deep message going on in this series about love and so forth that's never really fully addressed, and I find it really interesting. You see, the main thing going on is... The fuck is that? It's even older! It's like 2005, I think? What's going on today? Why am I just being interrupted by random different clips? God, this is fucking weird. Anyway, where was I? So, okay. So, it's not just one way. Like, Kay also has a crush on Saraki, but Cedric's not really to say it either, which I presume is more just the fact that, you know, she's been through a lot recently. And, you know, she's still coping with everything going on in her life, and, you know, she made a big decision. Of course, she's not going to outright say her feelings straight away, is she? And she probably doesn't know how much Saraki accepts her and so forth. Anyway, there's even this scene where she finds out that Saraki is, like, sad out and feeling for this French girl over in France and gives him a punch because she's freaking out. And then everyone's like, oh, it's because she thought he was cheating on her. And then they're like, oh no, we're not dating. Even though it's so obvious to even the characters in the anime that they should be going out. And I think overall, it's saying this huge underlying message, which it's quite an interesting kind of deep analysis when you put it this way. Just the fact that it's about...
What happened? Someone set up us the bomb. We get signal. What? Main screen turn on. It's you.
How are you, gentlemen? All your base are belong to us.
What's with all these interruptions today? This feels like there's pointless, irrelevant memes and inside jokes just being thrown into this video repeatedly, while I'm trying to be super serious for once. It's almost like some meme god or meme avatar is behind this. No, it can't be. You! How dare you? But why? I can be serious once if I want to. I don't see the problem with this. Why can't I, for once, instead of making a silly video, make a super serious, for real video about analysis of an anime I care deeply about? You know, I really love this anime and I want to do a deep analysis doing it justice. And instead you're just ruining it for me. If that's so wrong for me to make a super serious analysis video, then God shoot me down.
Wow.
Jesus fucking Christ, that hurts! Oh, I think I'm dying from eye bloodness or something. Why would you shoot me like that? Why? I just want to make a serious video for once. Never even got to finish reading this book.